Ed Sheeran breaks Bieber's record, and science explains how metal singers are able to scream. This week on All Around Music Podcast.
What's up?
Back in the studio.
When we get the video, it's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Fist bumping over here.
You're going to realize that
We
ugly
suck.
people truly are funny.
That hurts.
I didn't say just you.
It still hurts. Just because you're in the group with me doesn't mean it hurts less. Oh, we're back. Took a break last week.
Yep. We sure did.
You know what? At first, I was like, I kind of wanted to do an episode because we want one every week.
Right.
But then when we took the break, I was like, it's kind of nice to take a break every once in a while.
Yeah, got to refresh.
Yeah, definitely. And I was kind of glad because it was a long week for me.
Cleanse the palate.
Yeah. I just, one of them weeks, man. Even though we had Monday off, like,
Right.
it's just, things just don't work out on a short week.
No, they don't.
They seem longer sometimes, even though you have the day off.
Right.
My bike broke.
You had a rough week.
I'm very
bud.
pissed about that.
You had a rough week.
Yeah. I mean, that was the main thing, really. But first world problems.
Yeah,
But still, I mean, it hurts my feelings.
it does.
I've only had it a year.
And it's sick.
Yeah.
That's why I got to fix that bitch.
Well, I would like to, but that involves money that I don't have.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, though.
It's a toy, you know, so I can't just dedicate a bunch of money to it when I got other things to do.
Right. Right.
So
It's just like I got paid today, and then it just went all to rent.
it just disappears right out of the account.
I barely had it. Like, I barely touched it.
I kind of want to switch back to paying things with a check so that at least it's in my account until the check clears and that, like, it looks like you have money for a short amount of
Right.
time.
You're like, yay, money.
No.
No. Like, I get money, and I'm just sad because I know I just have to give it away.
Oh, I know. You see your paycheck and you're like, nope, can't use that.
You're like, all right, I earned that.
I did not.
But these other guys didn't, and they get the money.
Bastards.
Right?
Ugh. We did good there for a short while where we didn't start the show with complaining about our lives.
Yeah, we were happy.
For a minute, for like a week. I think one episode we were good.
But hey, you gotta vent, right?
Yeah, totally.
You gotta vent. And I'm sorry that our audience are the people that we vent to.
Oh, I vent to other people.
Yeah, usually it's a little more vulgar, right?
Yeah, I usually walk into work in the morning and tell everybody to fuck off.
Hey, Grant, fuck off.
What's your problem, wife?
I'm here. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all right. We got the beers flowing. It's
We do.
Friday. Well, it's Friday to us. It's Monday to you.
That's true. I do have to say, you know, we did have it was a good Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything.
Definitely was.
I sat at home. I drank some beers. I got a tan. I sat in my yard and got sunburnt.
Did you?
Yeah. So
Nice.
that's good. You know.
I drink a lot of beer.
Yeah, I drank a decent amount that day. But, all in all, it was a good day. I made
Good.
sure I didn't do anything. I mowed the lawn, but
Like Hank Hill says, why would anybody do drugs when you could just mow the lawn?
that's not true. I'd rather do drugs than mow the lawn. I hate mowing the lawn. And I don't like doing drugs.
So what do? Sit there?
I sat there. I did mow the lawn, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I hope everyone had a good Memorial Day, you know?
Yeah, hope you guys did. But yeah, welcome back. Got a good lineup for you. Since we didn't have an episode, we got a onslaught of
Have news.
of news in the music world.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
But first, we have an Instagram account now.
Yes, we do.
So that's a thing. You can see
I thi-
pictures of things that we put on there.
That's what I did this week. I made an Instagram account for us. All Around Music Podcast.
Yeah. And we got Facebook.
That too.
And we got Twitter.
Twitter.
And you can find us on iTunes.
iTunes.
And you can subscribe on iTunes. And you should probably leave us a review in iTunes.
Do it.
And then all that good stuff. Email us, aampodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We have the website.
Yes, we do.
allaroundmusicpodcast.com.
Still sounds good.
Still there.
Still there. It's gonna be there.
So.
Yeah. You said YouTube? We're on YouTube,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, YouTube.
YouTube. We're on there. Subscribe on there too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we get enough views, then they start paying us.
Yeah,
and that's more things we can bring to you.
But the great thing about YouTube is, if you subscribe now, you'll know when we do our live show.
Exactly.
For our 1 year anniversary in August.
Yep.
So
that'll be
a video.
That'll be a live stream August 25th.
Full blown.
We
got guests.
Yep,
They should be here.
We have 4 guests so far. We have a band coming on. They're from the Bloomington area in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely don't want to miss out. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
I request the day off work.
I'm probably going to do the same.
Just to make sure it goes smooth.
I should probably do the same.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah,
I was sitting there thinking today, I was like, I should probably just take the day off.
I have to remember to do that.
1 year anniversary of the podcast. Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that. It's going to be a good time. Going to be a lot of musicians in here, so hopefully we can get get some collaborations going. That'd be pretty sweet.
That would be pretty cool.
A lot of talent in one room.
It's going to be a hot room, too.
Oh, God. August in Indiana is the worst.
And this room, my upstairs, my house, is god-awful. The air conditioning doesn't blow up here. It just does not. I've tried to fix it.
Heat rises, man.
I know, but like the vents, there's no air coming out of them.
It's just lies. That's what's coming out of them.
You can put your hand over the vent, and you can feel cold air.
Barely.
But yeah, it's like just the most like minuscule amount of cold air coming out of it.
It's awful.
And I've tried everything. Like I've tried shutting off the vents downstairs to push more air up here, and it doesn't do anything.
Air's just like, nope.
I have a new theory though, because it's all those flex vents like that.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think they're crushed somewhere. Like,
they could be, yeah.
Like one of them's like the main, because there's one main one coming up and it splits off, and I think it's like smashed or something. I don't know, but you can't get to it because it's like in the walls and whatnot.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. You just painted these walls too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cut them out.
No.
Nope.
I'm gonna sledgehammer them out.
Just need to get a little window air conditioner up here.
Yeah. Or you can get one of those portable ones.
Yeah. Well, if she puts a window one in her room,
they're more energy efficient.
The portable ones are?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
They cost a little more, but they're more energy efficient. Plus, they oscillate too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Plus, I think the EPA quit. They put a ban on the window air conditioners.
Why?
I don't know.
When?
Last year?
Oh. Because it doesn't say Owen bought that one last year for that room.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're still available, but they're supposed to quit making them.
Interesting.
Because it's bad for the environment.
Well, I think they're all bad for the environment.
We're bad for the environment.
That's true. They should put a ban on us.
They should put a ban on humans.
I think people have tried that in the past, and it didn't go over very well.
Yeah, no humans.
I think that's why wars were started.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that human. But, yeah, that's how wars get started.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anywho, so we started this new segment called Local Spotlight. And last week we only had one, but we got a few. We got a few this week.
Nice.
So you'll be able to hear these after when the episode releases. That was the plan, so it's kind of ahead of a schedule thing, so you can hear them. Mm-hmm. So like if we did one,
that'd be real shitty if we told people about shows that already happened.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That'd be like us to be like, hey, tonight there's a show going on in the Lafayette Theater.
In 1997.
Back in my day in 1942.
Willie and the Wonkers played at the... I don't know where I'm going with that.
Willie and the Wonkers.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, June 7th, the Mound Builders and SNAFU will be performing at the Doom Room.
Nice.
It's $6 at the door, and the show starts at 8 p.m. If you like sludge rock and hardcore thrash punk, then you should be there. I have no idea what sludge rock is.
That sounds amazing.
But it's got to be awesome.
I haven't been to the Doom Room.
Yeah, I really,
I don't
we need
think.
to
I
go to
think
the Doom
maybe I
Room.
have once. I can't remember.
Somebody explained to me where it was, and I'm like, I drove by there. Like, I drive by there every day, and I'm like,
I know where it's at. I
I'm-
think I went one
and I'm
time.
like, where is this place? Because I look every day and I can't figure it out.
It's a house.
Yeah, I know it's a house, but the road that it's on, there's not that many houses.
Yeah, I know where it's at. I think I went once a while back, and I haven't gone back, and I probably should, but I don't know if I'm cool enough to go to the Doom Room.
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to get the guy on that runs the Doom Room,
Yeah, it'd probably be cool.
because he does a lot of shows there.
Yeah, I think he does stuff other places too, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Friday, June 9th, the 69 Shades of June showcase will be happening at the Lafayette Theater and Event Center. There will be several bands, musicians performing, ranging from soulful rock and roll to EDM. Show starts at 8 p.m. You can go to the Lafayette Theater and Event Center Facebook page to find tickets. If you haven't been to Lafayette Theater, it's a pretty cool venue.
Oh yeah,
So
they
check it
actually
out.
record the performances too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
I
and
didn't know
they'll
that.
put them on YouTube,
I did not know that.
which
I'll
is
check
pretty
that out.
cool.
Yeah,
It's good quality
Yeah, I
too.
did not know that. I'll check that out. That's interesting.
Saturday, June 10th, Disciples, Seventh Day Slumber, and From Ashes will be at the Lafayette Theater and Event Center. VIP doors are 5:30 p.m. General admission doors are 6 p.m. Show starts at 6:30 p.m. Pre-sale tickets are $20. Day of the show tickets are $25. VIP meet and greet is $35, and VIP eat and greet is $55.
Wonder what we're eating.
So I looked up those bands. I was like, man, if they got like VIP stuff, they got to be pretty. They got to have a huge following, and they do.
Yeah,
But I've never heard of them. But
I
it's
feel like
rock
I've
and
heard
roll.
of Disciples, and I'm pretty sure I've heard of Seventh Day Slumber. I think. I don't know. Saturday, June 10th. Graciously Departed will be performing at DT Kirby Sky Room, bar rooftop garden at the Indiana Beach in Monticello, Indiana. This show is 21 and older and free admission to the park or no cover to the bar at rear entry. If you love the Grateful Dead, then don't miss the show. Show starts at 7:30 p.m. Amazing food with great tunes. They just opened this venue, so
Yes, they did.
check it out.
One of our friends works up there, and I guess he's doing all the booking. So
Nice. Those are some local events going on.
yes, that was your local spotlight, brought to you by Grant's House.
Ooh. No. That's a
And-
whole nother
Okay.
thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. We came up with a name for this. Brought to you by G&G's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Perfect.
Gabby and Grant.
It's like Grant's House is a charity for Grant House. I'm serious.
That's it is?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not know
There
that.
was a kid that went to school. He went to school with me when we were younger. I don't think we went much past elementary school together. I can't remember. But he passed away. He had, I don't know exactly what it was that happened. I know he had a lot of surgeries and stuff.
Damn.
But yeah, there's a charity, Grant's House, here locally.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It's a pretty
Now
good
I feel
cause.
like a dick.
But no, it's a thing, so I don't
But
want to take
thank you
that.
for informing me.
I don't want to take that from them. So, anyways,
G&G's.
the movie Life set release date for the first new album in 14 years. Cities in Search of a Heart is due September 22nd.
I'm gonna get it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I've listened to them. Maybe if I
That
see,
was when we were in like early
I'm
high
sure
school.
I have. Like, if I listen to it now, I'd be like, oh, okay,
Right.
yeah, totally, bro.
Take 14 years off our life. Where were we?
14 years ago. Well, I'm 29 now, so I don't know what's the math on that.
We were in high school. So they were popular when we were in high school. So
Right on.
Deftones have a new beer coming out. The band's second beer collaboration with Belching Beaver Brewery. That could mean two things. It's called Swerve City IPA.
Okay.
Named after the band's Koino. Oh God, it's one of
Yoken?
the. I was doing
Koi
good.
no Yoken?
Koino Yoken.
Sure.
Named
Sing.
after the band's Kono Yoiken single. Yoiken. God, I can't talk today. Named after the band's Kono Yoiken single, Swerve City. It'll hit craft beer retailers this summer.
I recently listened to that album. Pretty good.
Swerve.
After that episode where we talked about Korn and Deftones.
I was gonna put a Korn story on here, but you would have solved it immediately.
What? What is it?
It was what did it say? It said something about Korn's sound and how they needed to change it, and I figured you'd be like, yeah, because you suck. So I didn't even bother putting it on there. Had something to do with Jonathan Davis and everything, and I was like,
I don't like them.
yeah. So I didn't even bother. So.
Hot Water Music will release their 8th album and first full length in 5 years on September 15th via Rise Records.
We're both having trouble.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the podcast.
We're stumbling in place. Metallica's Hardwired to Self-Destruct has been certified platinum.
Okay.
Cool.
I Prevail parts ways with drummer Lee Runestad. Are they the ones that did the cover of were they the ones doing all the covers?
I think so, yeah. Oh, yeah, they did the Linkin Park cover.
Yeah, that we didn't like. I saw this headline the other day.
Yeah.
And I thought, good.
Maybe you should cover some of their new stuff. You might have more success.
I doubt it.
Have you heard that album?
No, I haven't even. I don't even want to.
The funny thing is I understand, bands change and they need to mature.
Right.
But when you have more 1-star reviews than you do 5-star reviews, that's a problem.
You're doing something wrong.
Yeah, especially when the first comment, I don't know who the guy was, but I commend him for this because he goes, do you remember when Linkin Park was a rock band? And then it says Pepperidge Farm remembers.
So what'd they do to piss everybody off? I haven't listened to it.
It's super mainstream. It's like really poppy.
Okay.
All the songs to me sound the same. They all have like the same beat.
Wow.
So, I mean, if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, cool. That's your choice.
See,
so
with me, Linkin Park, I have always liked Linkin Park.
Right.
In the past. I guess I'm not gonna say always. I'm gonna say I liked them in like high school when they did stuff. Mm-hmm. That's in the past, I guess. But I haven't listened to much of them recently. But I wouldn't say that they were mainstream back then.
No.
But
I mean,
they weren't.
Now it's hard to tell the difference between their stuff and like Justin Bieber. That's the problem.
Oh, that bad?
Yeah.
Oh.
There is no aggressiveness to it.
It's not even like rock?
No.
Okay. I thought maybe people were mad because they went like generic rock kind of thing.
No, they didn't go the Nickelback way.
I could see him going to more of like a generic rock sound.
Right. You would think that would be the direction, but no.
Wow.
They went more the electronic route, which kind of makes sense because they've always had that.
Yeah, but it's been a mix.
Right. It's been a mix. Now it's just like straight.
What's the rest of the band do?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they still play instruments, but
right.
it's so like overtaken by the electronic part of the music industry.
But it's not good electronic part?
Right. I mean, it just sounds like pop. That's what it sounds like.
Not EDM.
No.
Because weren't they kind of more like an EDM style?
I guess it sounds like pop mixed with EDM.
I'll have to listen to it now.
Sense. Yeah, I mean, you just got to check it out. Either you like it or you don't. I didn't like it.
What are you going to do if I like it?
Well, I mean, I like The Weeknd, so I mean.
That's true.
Like I said, if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, cool. That's your choice.
I'm going to be that guy that likes it.
You probably will.
If it's
just out of spite, right?
I fucking love it.
Well, you get to like The Weeknd. That means I get to like this, right?
Fuck you, Matt. I'm going to put in the comments on there, fuck you, Matt. I like this.
He will. He'll do it. I know he will. So, the Allman Brothers band, Greg Allman, has passed away at the age of 69.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, that was like old news compared to now. But we still gotta address it. Damn it.
Yes, we do. Deathlock creator Brendan Small announces new side project album, Galacticon 2. What is that?
No idea.
Is it like the new Deathclock?
But he announced it.
Why won't they just bring Deathclock back?
Right? Just bring him back. Even the music.
We've talked about this because Gabby loves Death Clock. It's her favorite thing ever.
Death Clock is amazing.
And it's like, does Cartoon Network own the rights to it or something? And like they can't get anybody else to pick it up because of that?
I'll pick it up.
Because like they can't go to like Netflix or something with it.
Right.
Or somewhere like that.
Netflix, Hulu.
Something.
Come on.
Another station? I don't know.
Right.
It's such a great show.
Want it. Everybody wants it back.
Like it just ended. There was no like ending to it.
Just done.
I don't know if like I wonder if Cartoon Network like owns the rights to it or something, and they're like, no.
It's like it just died unexpectedly.
It was sad.
I'm still sad. Like I just keep looking at the word Death Clock, remembering all the good times.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite episodes. It was in the first season when they have those spike phones, the spike cell phones, and they're trying to where are they, like Norway or something, and all those guys are like, Death Clock just awakened an ancient troll. They're like, troll? That's impossible. Trolls don't exist. And the guy's like, well, how do you explain all the dead unicorns? Anyways, Goldfinger announced first new album in 10 years.
Really?
The Knife.
Interesting.
Gotta love autocorrect. It corrected 10 to N.
Wow. Why?
I don't know.
Why would it do that?
So now it looks like this is what we're seeing, aside from what I just said. Goldfinger announced new album in years. The Knife.
Thanks, Apple.
Spot on with that autocorrect.
But Will.i.am got it right.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. It was like, oh, Will.i.am? Yeah, cool.
Will.i.am confirms Fergie has quit Black Eyed Peas to focus on her solo career. I didn't know Black Eyed Peas was still a thing.
Me either.
Or Fergie's solo career.
Ooh.
Burn.
Ice cold. Ice cold.
Yeah.
So, this next headline, I literally laughed out loud when I saw this. Gwar is pissed at Kathy Griffin. Quote, we decapitated Donald Trump first.
I watched this little video. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But, yeah. They did. I remember when I saw them, they had George Bush.
Yeah. They
did.
They did George Bush, Obama, Donald Trump. They did. They even did Hitler.
I'm trying to think. When I saw them, when was Obama's first term? 2008?
Yeah.
I think I saw him. I don't think they did Obama when I saw him. I think they just did George Bush, and
good old GB.
They did somebody else. I want to say it was like, I want to say it was Michael Jackson.
GWB.
But I can't remember. It was something else. But yeah, I don't think they did Obama when I saw him.
Weird.
But yeah, Guar's known for that. I don't know. I think the whole Kathy Griffin thing, like, because she's like, it ruined my career and blah, 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 blah. But you really had no career in the first, like, you're like a D celebrity. And now you're in the mainstream news. I think it was all just a ploy to get
it
like
ruined
attention.
your career. Bitch, you ruined your own career.
Right? But I think she did it to get attention.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And now she's going to sue.
Well, who?
She's going to sue because who was she with? Like ABC, NBC? One of those that did like the New Year's Eve thing.
Yeah, she was a part of the New Year's. She wasn't even like the main New Year's person. She was just there.
Now she's going to sue them for firing her, basically.
Good luck.
For freedom of speech.
You're a D celebrity.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you to fuck off.
You're lucky you're at least a D celebrity.
I think it was all a ploy for her to get attention because
definitely
she hasn't been in the news. I don't know. She's dumb. Not even for that. She's just dumb. Like...
I just never liked her anyway, so it's not a loss for me.
Right. It was a stupid thing. I mean, it was a stupid thing to do, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Was it that big of a deal? Not really. Especially after, like, Guar's, like, we've been doing this for years.
Right.
With everybody. It's not that big of a deal. But theirs is different, I guess. I don't think theirs is a political motivation.
Right. They're just doing it for...
I think they just do it for shits and giggles.
Nah. It's all for shits and gigs.
I don't know their position on politics, so I don't really know. But
right.
seeing how they've done it to like every president on both sides of the thing. So
Yeah.
whatever.
So this next section, Grant actually came up with this idea because we were mixing
Ooh.
in the tour announcements with the headlines, and he thought it'd be easier if we separated them and just made an upcoming tour section.
Eee.
This first one's for you, Grant.
Blink-182 and Purvis. PVRIS. I was gonna look that. I was gonna listen to this today and I forgot. So Blink-182 and PVRIS have announced a one-off show together. The show will be held on July 31st at Artwork in Lewiston, New York. Tickets are on sale now. Good luck.
You want to go ahead and highlight that next one for me, right
This
there,
one?
buddy? Yeah. I just need to make sure.
You looking for something, bud? Oh.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm just
oh,
seeing where they're at.
Oh, I didn't see anything. Oh, nope, nothing around here, bud. Columbus.
Well,
Louisville.
Newfound Glory announced a fall leg of
They'll be in
quote,
Nashville.
20 years of pop punk tour. The closest they'll be to us here in Indiana or the surrounding area. Well, the closest they'll be is Louisville, Kentucky.
Columbus, Ohio.
They'll be at the Mercury Ballroom, Columbus, Ohio.
Nashville, Tennessee. That's
Nashville.
not bad.
Yeah, I'd make the drive. I mean,
I'd go to Nashville. I think we
you
need
go
to
to Nashville for Newfound Glory? I would.
Oh yeah, because even at I just want to go to Nashville. So
Right.
like that's just added bonus to go see.
Oh yeah,
something
definitely.
like that. So when is this? When was? Oh,
Louisville was July
that?
20th.
I don't want to go to Louisville.
Nashville was
I mean, I would go to Louisville, but I don't think I want to go. July 20th is Nashville.
Nashville was July 20th.
When's
What was
Louisville?
Louisville?
July
July
18th.
18th. Close enough.
Probably not gonna happen, but
Right.
I already got 2 other concerts in July.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I would have 3, but I don't think anybody's gonna go with me to see Styx and REO Speedwagon.
You're not gonna go?
Not if anybody can go.
Hmm.
How weird would that be? I'd probably be the youngest guy there.
I doubt it.
Probably pretty close.
So the Maine have announced a UK and Europe headlining tour.
Mm-hmm. Neck Deep announced a UK tour.
Mm-hmm.
Neck Deep.
Mm-hmm. Jason Richardson is heading on a headlining tour with Luke Holland.
If you can go to that, you should probably go.
Really?
Yeah, they'll be in Chicago. Where was it? August. I know it's in August.
August 26th.
Yep. Reggie's Rock Club.
Interesting. I don't think I've listened to them.
Do you think if you walk into Reggie's Rock Club, it's just it's all of his rock collections?
That'd be awesome.
So yeah, I got this rock collection when I went to the Grand Canyon, and I got this rock collection when I went to North Dakota, and this rock collection, I got that in my backyard. Sorry, Reggie.
Norma Jean has announced a run for North American tour dates.
I think they'll be in Chicago too. No. They'll actually be in Indiana. I think it was why did I say it like that? Chicago.
July 16th.
Yeah, they'll be in Indiana. Valparaiso? Yeah, Valparaiso.
Oh, this month.
Valparaiso on the 17th.
At Big Shots.
Big Shots.
Hell yeah. Interesting. And Beck announces a summer tour. Are they going to be anywhere near here?
I don't know. Every time I hear Beck, all I can think about is the Futurama episode where Bender is, quote, paralyzed, and he becomes the new washboard for his band.
Wow. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to be around here.
Nope. That's too big of a name. Too big.
All right, so this week we have a little on-plan interview with our friend David. He works at a local venue/bar that just opened.
Yes, it's the DT Kirby's. I've heard multiple names. It basically it's DT Kirby's. They have a second location up at Indiana Beach. We actually just talked about a show in the local spotlight that's going to be there So we're going to give him a call. Let's get some more information on the venue and see what's going on.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
How's it going, man? You're on All Around Music Podcast.
Also, have music all around me right now, so you have to bear with me with the sound. I have a DJ up here tonight doing karaoke.
Oh,
Right
nice. All right, so DT Kirby's new location, correct? Well,
Yeah.
second brand new location.
Right. This is our third location overall.
Okay.
Obviously, we still have our Main Street location where it's always been. This one's a little different though, because we're sitting on Lake Schaefer, and it's a music venue. Which if anybody knows Don Kirby, he's not a fan of the music in the bar. He likes the sports. So out here we do music.
Right.
We still have the Cubs game on, of course. On the bar side, on the restaurant side, you get like a full DT Kirby's experience like you do back home, all the way down to the same bricks. And we also are going to be doing a little music over on that side as well throughout the year. I got a piano bar, and I'm working out a deal right now with somebody to come every Thursday and play piano music, which I think will be really fun.
That's pretty cool.
But
So
yeah, over on the bar side, what people know as the Roof Garden, if they're familiar. That's DT Kirby's on the roof now, and we'll be doing music out here every Friday and Saturday, whether it be a DJ or a band. Probably more often than not, it'll be bands because I have a DJ up here. You guys might be familiar with 765 Live. They're another local radio type station.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Podcast. Him and his crew will be coming up and DJing every Thursday night. So we have that to look forward to. Just made that deal today.
Awesome. So from what I've seen on social media, the opening week has had a hell of a turnout, correct?
Yes, we got absolutely slaughtered all weekend long.
That's good though.
Yeah, that's obviously. Yeah, it's a holiday weekend. We expected a big crowd.
Right.
So we're glad to see it. Hopefully we don't slow down at any time because we got a lot of cool stuff coming out here. Starting with on the 10th, Graciously Departed will be here. People love them. I love them. That'll be really good.
Awesome. Is anyone else playing on the 10th with them?
Well, I'm actually kind of trying to keep my stuff like a week out. I have pretty much the whole summer schedule planned out. But what I'm learning is, you want to save the surprise so the band's not going to drop on you or, something else happens.
Smart move.
But yeah, for now, we're really focused on Graciously Departed because we know that's going to be a big, big weekend.
Awesome. Yeah, we put that on the podcast for you, so now it's like a double promotion.
Good.
So
Just don't listen to what we
nice.
say about. Just don't listen to what we say about you. Other than that,
yeah, just focus on the Graciously Departed.
I think over the last 15 years or so, I've learned to not listen to anything you guys have to say about me. I know I'm awesome. I just kind of go with that.
So aside from the music, a lot of people are very familiar, well, at least around here and maybe surrounding towns, they're very familiar with DT Kirby's, mainly for, his love of sports, the love of Cubs, Chicago sports,
Right.
I guess I could say. The food there is phenomenal. Is there anything different about the new location? Is the food different or is it the same food?
So yeah, we have some different food out here. One thing that we're really excited about is at our other location, we only do Italian beef for very special occasions. If you're not familiar with that menu item, it's the best thing we do by far. Out here, we do it every single day.
nice.
Get it with the combo with the Maxwell sausage, and it's phenomenal, fantastic.
I agree. I did have the Italian beef one time, and it was, oh my god.
Yeah, we typically would only do it for like Cubs opening day, first Bears game,
Right.
at the other store. But out here, we got it all day, every day. Which, I've probably had about 6 since we've been out here.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Other changes on the other side. I mean, it's a different staff, but we're training them to be Kirby's people, so you get a lot of the same experience there. Decor wise, we found extremely similar brickwork to what we have. Something that me and Kirby especially are really excited about is we have a second bar that's just a high-end cocktail bar over there. So
that's cool.
So yeah, we'll be doing like a lot of high-end scotches and bourbons and whiskeys.
Oh, man.
those sort of cocktails over there, and that's comes with a little lounge area, nice little lounge seating, and it also doubles as a great waiting area for when you're waiting for your table. Sit down and have a cocktail and wait for your table that way, and we'll bring you some appetizers out there if you want.
Nice. That's awesome.
Getting classy.
We're classed it up.
I like it.
DT Kirby's beach food, but I think we could call it DT Kirby's classy edition.
There you go. Classy edition with a side of beach.
But yeah, I got to stay on topic with the music podcast.
Right.
I mean, like I said, it's a summer full of live music, and it's DT Kirby's. We're no cover.
Oh, that's awesome.
Get up here, see some tunes and have a bunch of drinks, and you can eat on the bar side too, which I think people that are familiar with the location, and the years past, these two venues have been separate. So you weren't able to get food from the restaurant and the bar. So they're eating peasant food, eating popcorn and hot dogs. So,
oh, wow. So now,
we got that lit up.
So it's all one.
So is there like
one thing now?
Is there like a certain genre of music you guys shoot for, or is it just
I have plans for doing all sorts of different things. Like I'm gonna have theme nights out here. I'll have maybe a punk night like you were talking about with your really awesome punk band you're gonna talk to. We'll do like metal sometimes. We'll do classic rock. I have bands that just do covers because people like that kind of thing, and I have bands that are gonna come in and play all original stuff that you've never heard.
Right.
And also we're looking at some bigger national acts as well, especially towards the end of the summer. I would definitely look out for that.
Nice. Do you guys is this, I don't really know much about that area, I guess. Is that a seasonal thing you guys are doing, or are you guys open year round?
So my music venue is open air. We only have 3 walls. It's actually really cool. It overlooks the lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. So that'll be more seasonal. Restaurant side, Kirby and I would like to keep it open, for as long as we can go. It's it's a tourist venue, but we believe in our food.
Right.
So definitely, if the town takes us in like we know they will, then we'll keep it rolling.
But it's capable of being a year round.
Oh yeah.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely. And, I mean, this time around, we have this thing, for seasons to come. So
I haven't been up there. I haven't been up to Indiana Beach in years, so I couldn't remember what all was there as far as that.
Right.
That goes.
Right.
But we'll have to come up for a show or just food. If anything.
Definitely.
So, if people are wanting to come to DT Kirby's there at Indiana Beach, do they have to pay admission to the park to get in, or can they get in separately?
That is a question that everybody has. And no, you don't have to pay admission to Indiana Beach to get to DT Kirby's. A lot of people we found are, because in years past it was the other way around, to get to these 2 venues, you had to pay admission. But yeah, trying to get the word out to people that no, you do not have to pay park admission to get to DT Kirby's.
Even better.
Nice. So are you, is it affiliated with the park to where like the park has to be open for you guys to be open, or?
No, we can be open separate from the park. Now these first few weeks, the park doesn't open because they run their tests for their first few weekends to make sure they're all optimized on their side.
Right.
So our hours are a little funky here at the start, but starting next weekend, it's a DT Kirby's. Our bar will be open till 3 a.m. We'll have food till 11. That's, every day of the year or every day of the summer at the very least.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
I
kind of want to put you guys on the spot right now because we've talked about this, but I really want to get you out here to do a live podcast.
Yeah, that's definitely something we want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Our 1 year's coming up. We decided we are going to do a live episode. We've already got 4 guests coming on. We got a band coming on, so it's going to be a good time.
Nice. That's awesome.
But I would like to do off-location live episodes as well. So
right
there at Kirby's. I don't. It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome if we could.
Yeah,
if we could do
that'd
that.
be great, man. We'll get you up here. Probably, I could probably swing you an interview with whatever band we have going that weekend, and
Right, that'd be perfect.
you guys can talk to me, because I guarantee you that just because I'm on this podcast right now, you guys are like tripling in listens right now.
I'm pretty
And
sure we're probably gonna have to cancel it after this interview. Like,
I'm going to send you an invoice immediately after I get off the phone. I already prepared it, and I expect that to be paid in 10 days, or we're going to court.
well, I'll see you there. I'll see you there.
I will represent us, Grant. We can't afford a lawyer.
I'm very versed in. I'm versed in bird law, so.
Bird law?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm showing you one right now. You just can't see it.
Yeah, and I can tell you that bird has been extinct for many years, so I don't know what you're doing.
All right, guys. I probably better go run a bar and rest.
All right.
Right on. Thanks for
thanks
Anything else
talking
for me?
to us.
Any last words of wisdom?
Do you have anything for us? Do you anything you want to say before you go?
What's your next show after Graciously
And don't forget,
Departed?
I can cut out whatever I want. So.
Who do you have
Well,
coming
I just
on
wanna say,
after Graciously Departed? What's your next show after that?
I don't want to tell you.
Okay. No, that's fine.
It's gonna be really awesome though.
Okay.
Right on.
I haven't quite closed that deal 100% yet, so I don't want to say. But
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable.
if I can get it done, then we'll be looking at something really cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's a few last things for you guys. We've been friends for a lot of years, and I want you to know that basically means absolutely nothing to me whatsoever.
I feel the
And
same way.
Please lose this phone number immediately.
Oh, I planned on burning my computer after talking to you.
I will see you at whatever funeral, whichever one of you goes first. I'll be there.
It'll be you. Don't worry.
With a vote of confidence.
I'm gonna have the pleasure
All
of
right,
hanging
so-
up on you. So.
You want to hang up on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang up on you. Bye. Welcome back.
After the break,
Mm-hmm.
drank some beers during the break.
I'm sweating them out as fast as I'm drinking them.
We had to take a break, dude. It's so hot in here. It's like a sauna.
I don't know what to do, man. I just don't know what to do
It's
about
Florida in here.
it. If somebody wants to come fix our AC for free,
Yeah, good luck with that inquiry.
it's not even the AC. It's just like the duct work or something. I
Can
don't
you
know.
come fix the flow of air?
Right? It's so bad. So bad.
So, it's that time of the week. Albums of the week.
Oh, okay.
Albums of the week.
What you got?
Well, I will say that I think this is the first time that you and I have both selected an album from this year in the same week.
Oh, in the same week?
Yeah.
I pick a lot of new ones.
Mine
Linkin
would...
Park?
No.
Oh.
Wouldn't that confuse people? Mine's from Paramore. It's their new album, After Laughter.
Mm-hmm. I still
And-
need to listen to it.
I listened to it, and it just touched me emotionally. No, I listened to it. I started listening to it. I was like, I don't know if I like this, but I listened to the whole album.
You got Stockholm syndrome then.
But
You were stuck in it. And then you
I
just
was
enjoyed it.
Stockholming it. I need to quit fucking with things around the desk. I'm
Probably
making
should.
excessive noise. But yeah, I didn't like it at first. The first song I listened to, I didn't like it, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep listening because a lot of people said it's really good. Yeah, it's phenomenal. I've listened to it several times
Right on.
since I downloaded it. It's really good. I think I was reading about their first album. It peaked at the one with what was it, Misery Business or whatever it was.
Was that the first one?
Yeah, something like that. But it peaked at number 1 on the billboards.
They got famous off their first album, didn't
yeah, she was only 15 then.
they? That never happens.
Yeah, Hayley Williams was only 15 then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're one of those success stories that you hear about.
like overnight,
Yeah.
basically. This one so far has peaked at number 6 on the billboards. So,
Nice.
it's definitely a good album. It's pretty damn good. Check it out.
So my album of the week is the new Linkin Park album.
No, it's not.
yeah, it is.
No, it's
I
not.
told you I was gonna like it just to piss you off.
You haven't even listened to
Doesn't matter.
it. That's what pisses you off, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. It does not matter one bit. No, but my new album of the week is "Life Is Good" by Flogging Molly. It's good stuff. I love Irish
Oh, yeah.
music like that. Like,
I would disagree right now because life is awful. I'm sweating.
oh, you're sweating out the water so you can put more beer in your body.
Ah, yes. Make more room for the beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dehydration. So Life is Good by good old Flogging Molly, huh?
It's a good album. So check it out.
Yeah, I downloaded it. I haven't listened to it yet, so
Well,
I
it's no.
I didn't know it was out until you told me.
It's no Linkin Park, but it's good.
It's not Lick My Park.
So yeah.
This one, this moving into the headlines and main topics.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to take the first one?
Yeah.
Radiohead recorded "OK Computer" in a haunted mansion, according to Thom Yorke. With the excitement surrounding Radiohead's upcoming 20th anniversary reissue of their landmark 1997 release "OK Computer," the band are revealing previous untold details about the album's making, including frontman Thom Yorke's insistence that the recording location was haunted. It's long been known by diehard radio fans that "OK Computer" was primarily recorded at St. Catherine's Court, a manor in the English countryside. Interestingly, the mansion was owned by actress Jane Seymour at the time.
So they didn't record it at a studio.
No,
They recorded it at this place.
apparently.
That's crazy.
Now, in a new "OK Computer" retrospective over at Rolling Stone, Yorke claims he was targeted by ghosts during the band's stay at the mansion. Quote, "Ghosts would talk to me while I was asleep." The Radiohead singer recalls of Radiohead's residency at St. Catherine's in the fall of 1996 while working on the music that would come to
Compromise?
it looks like comprise.
Comprise.
There we go. God
We've
damn
had
it.
too many beers. Oh, thanks for listening to this
Yeah, thanks.
shit show of a podcast.
While working on the I'm serious, it looked like comprise.
Well, it does. But you have to pronounce it comprise.
But the beer is like, no, need to take it down to basic motor skills, man. While working on
Budweiser.
Bud, what? Oh shit, the label's peeling off. Check this out.
Congratulations. I don't know what to thank you.
That's for you.
I'm going to put it on my forehead. It's so cool. Oh, it's cold and I like it.
Anyways, while working on the music, what would come to comprise the band's laud third album, there was one point where I got up in the morning. You gotta take that off your head.
I'm not gonna do it.
There was one point where I got up in the morning after a night of hearing voices and decided I had to cut my hair. Yorke remembers.
Britney Spears did that once.
Yeah. But he did it before she did. So
Yeah, totally.
It was okay.
Oh.
He says he used the little scissors on a penknife
Wow.
to try out the operation-induced dew.
You know what he's talking about, right? Like when you
No.
have a Swiss Army knife and it has those little scissors on it.
That's what I was wondering if that's what he.
That's what he's talking. Those little tiny scissors.
He says, "I cut myself a few times. It got messy. I came downstairs and everyone was like, are you all right?" And I was like, "What's wrong?" Radiohead drummer Phil Selway helped Yorke out after his haunted haircut, shaving the songwriter's head clean. Phil very gently took me downstairs and shaved it all off, Thom says. Hell of a story. Despite our
That's ridiculous.
our inadequacies in the reading part.
That's all right. Wow. Cut all of his hair off with little tiny scissors.
Yeah.
That's
Swiss Army man, can't go wrong.
That's something else. You should really think about putting a label on your forehead. It's cooling and refreshing.
Is it?
Yeah.
The label's sweating. Or is that your sweat?
I don't know, but it feels good.
I don't know. We are one now.
It feels right. Ed Sheeran.
It feels right.
Ed Sheeran breaks Bieber's record. Ed Sheeran's mega hit "Shape of You" this week become the first single in the history of Billboard's Hot 100s to spend its first 20 weeks inside the top 5. It breaks a record that was set last year by Justin Bieber's "Sorry," which spent its first 19 weeks in the top 5. Thank God someone knocked Justin Bieber down.
And thank God it was him.
Yeah, I don't listen to Ed Sheeran that much, but
Right, but he's good.
He's good. It's true. Good thing the two artists are pals. In fact, Sheeran wrote Bieber's #1 smash, "Love Yourself." So he actually writes Bieber songs for him.
Well, he co-wrote.
Oh, co-wrote. I'm sorry. So he writes Bieber songs for him. "One Sweet Day," the 1995-96 mega hit by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men, definitely, was the first single to spend its first 17 weeks inside the top 5. The Black Eyed Peas' 2009 smash hit "I Got a Feeling" and Maroon 5's 2012 hit "Payphone," featuring Wiz Khalifa, equaled that mark. "Sorry" was the first song to surpass it, and now "Shape of You" has surpassed "Sorry." "Shape of You" tops the 2 million mark in U.S. digital sales this week. As you probably know, digital sales aren't what they once were, as many fans now opt for streaming. Reaching sales of 2 million today is like reaching 5 million several years ago when sales were at their peak. "Shape of You" hit #1 in 30 countries, including the UK, Australia, and Canada. The upbeat single, which blends elements of dancehall and tropical house music, was an ideal lead single for Sheeran, who was previously mostly known for his ballads.
Busted.
Is this like Instagram?
Oh,
right
yeah,
now?
I'm Instagramming right now.
Oh. Thank you.
It's over. Sorry.
Did you post it?
I'm about to.
Wow. That's a real dick move.
Hey, I said there's going to be live content.
Was that live?
Yeah.
Like a live video?
Oh, no.
Or just a video?
Just a video.
Oh.
So I guess it's not live. It was live at one point.
Hmm.
At one point, aren't we all live, Grant?
I'm not.
So, yeah. Bieber's record has fallen to the ground.
That's what he gets.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
And we're a mess today. So have you ever wondered how metal screamers, oh my God, screamers,
Squeamers?
metal singers,
Yeah.
are able to just scream all the time and
I've always known there was like a thing to it,
Mhm.
but I've never looked into it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say in advance that this doctor's name in this article, I have no fucking
We're not
idea
even
how
gonna
to
say it.
it.
We're gonna call him Dr. K.
Yeah, we're just gonna call him Dr. K because it's like Dr.
Kristoff
Kristoff
Izabetsky.
Yeah.
What
That's
is that,
probably
like
as close as we're going
Russian?
to get.
What is that?
I have no idea. He's in San Francisco.
No, he's not from San Francisco.
Well, obviously. Christoph Izbetsky.
It's definitely Kristoff.
Yeah. But we're just going to call him Dr. K. We told you his name the best we could say it, but his name's in this article more than once. So, sorry for the cough. Had to clear my throat. That'd be weird if that just happened.
What?
If I coughed and I was like, science explains how metal singers are able to scream without damaging their vocal cords.
You should do that from now on. Love it.
That's kind of creepy, though.
It's awesome.
So, yeah, science explains how metal singers are able to sing, well, scream.
We get it.
Yeah, without damaging their throat stuff. According to this new video from Inside Science, San Francisco's Dr. K of the Pacific Voice and Speech Foundation, who specializes in working with patients that have damaged their vocal cords, believes that metal singers have basically figured out a way to do what comes naturally to human babies. And no, he's not talking about lead singers' disease, throwing tantrums. What?
I don't know. You fucking wrote it. Well, you copied it.
Yeah, that part I copied. That's why we leave the links. A little baby has all the sounds. It has the sounds of a scream and a growl, an inhalation and high pitched and whistle and low pitch. And so I thought, wow, there's a lot of grammar.
Can you handle this?
No, I can't. And so I thought, wow, all of this we learned from the beginning. We have it, then we somehow lose it. And the patients who suffer can't learn how to do this. Dr. K goes on to explain that by using a very, very high-speed camera, 16,000 frames per second, by way of contrast, note that a movie is traditionally only 24 frames per second.
Mm-hmm.
Placed inside a singer's throat, he was able to determine that the vocal cords of your average metal frontman or woman never collide, which is how damage to those cords is normally created.
The damage is created by them colliding?
Apparently.
Okay.
Quote, the images that we recorded clearly show that it's produced predominantly... Why is it predominantly in there twice?
I don't know.
The image that we recorded clearly shows that it's produced predominantly by structures above the glottis. So the vocal folds do open and vibrate, but actually don't collide. The entire sick area above. Oh God, words I can't pronounce.
So pretty much the vocal cords don't collide when they're screaming.
Right.
If they did collide, that would cause the damage.
Correct.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you are a frontman of a metal band and you're screaming and you can't speak afterwards, afraid to tell you, bud, but
he doesn't say how they accomplish this.
Right. Doesn't really say. There are DVDs out there that can teach you how to scream. I actually have one of them. It's called The Zen of Screaming.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
I've watched it. It works. It's unbelievable.
How do they teach you that? Like,
there's just techniques to help you. They're like exercises, basically. At first, you're like, I can't do that. and then you're like, oh. So, yeah, he also, Dr. K also believes this knowledge could be helpful to his patients. He said, when you crush the larynx, it cannot be repaired. And these people suffer. They cannot talk. So, we can use this technology, this artistic technology, perhaps to try to restore some phonation of these individuals.
Interesting.
So, yeah, that was on metalsucks.net.
Oh. So Eminem's Stan added to the Oxford English Dictionary. This is a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Eminem's lingo is officially a part of the Oxford English Dictionary. The dictionary included the word Stan from Eminem's song by the same name off his 2000 album, The Marshall Mathers LP. Oxford defines Stan as an overzealous or obsessive fan of a particular celebrity. That's ridiculous. In the track, Eminem delivered the first three verses from the title character's point of view. Stan, an obsessive Slim Shady fan, grew increasingly upset that Slim never responded to his letters and ended up killing his pregnant girlfriend and himself. The song inspired a new word used heavily on social media to describe a superfan who goes too far in their appreciation. I did not know that was a thing. Did you?
No, I didn't.
I didn't know that was like some big thing that people use.
Yeah, like, don't be a stan.
Like, I know the song.
Don't be a Stanley.
But I didn't know people use that in any kind of reference.
Right. I've never heard somebody use that as, like, in reference.
Why would you add that to a dictionary?
I don't know.
They add anything to dictionaries nowadays. So Eminem recently celebrated the 15th anniversary of the Eminem Show with a special bundle featuring a cassette of the album, t-shirt, and autographed posters. That's a little crazy. I don't know. about doing all that. Maybe adding it to the Urban Dictionary.
Right. But
You're
the
adding it to Oxford English Dictionary? Like, let's hope Webster's didn't do the same thing.
Hey, and they probably will. They'll just follow.
Let's hope not.
They'll be the sheep.
Don't be a sheep.
So, Jerry Garcia's legendary Wolf guitar sells for $1.9 million at auction.
Nice.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Garcia's famous Wolf guitar sold at auction for over $1.9 million Wednesday. Alternative Press reports. Wolf was Garcia's go-to instrument for over 2 decades. The Grateful Dead singer-guitarist first wielded the instrument during the 1973 show for the Hells Angels in New York City.
Nice.
Brian Halligan, chief executive of software company HubSoft, an avid Deadhead, he co-authored the book Marketing Lessons from the Grateful Dead, purchased the guitar at a what's that?
Guernseys?
Guernseys? At a Guernseys auction benefit. Oh, at a Guernseys auction benefiting the Southern Poverty Law Center, the SPLC. Halligan's bid was also matched with a $1.6 million donation, raising $3.2 million total for the SPLC. The $1.9 million price Halligan paid included a $300,000 buyer's premium. Wolf's previous owner, David Pritzkerk, a philanthropist, musician, and filmmaker who originally purchased the guitar anonymously in 2002 for $790,000. At the time, it was the highest bid for a guitar in history. Quote, I've been a fan of the Dead since I was a kid, and playing this I got to, oh my God. Playing this iconic guitar over the past 15 years has been a privilege.
I just want to punch you.
Pritzker said in a statement before the auction, quote, but the time is right for Wolf to do some good, unquote.
Well, that's nice.
Right. I don't even know what I was trying to say there.
It's really hard to say, bud. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Like,
I just can't read today, apparently.
I mean, we went to public school.
Yeah, we went to public school. You can't expect much from us.
In Indiana.
Yeah, in Lafayette, Indiana.
I'm surprised we get this bitch online.
I'm surprised we're smart enough to do any of this.
Yeah.
Right?
Bear with us.
Yeah. It's so hot in here.
It's so hot, but I love it.
I know.
It's a sauna.
Sweating the water out and making room for booze.
Next week, I'm just going to be in here in like my boxers.
Well, that might get a little weird because we have an interview next week. On-site interview.
Even better. Even better. They're going to love it.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be sweating balls.
I hope so.
Well, since we're talking about that, next week we are going to have in the studio King's Gambit.
I hope so.
They're mainly based out of Attica, but others live in, different towns. They are Southern hardcore band.
Mm-hmm.
That's their genre. So they're pretty good. They'll be in here. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah. We have a lot of interviews scheduled coming up. So
yes, we do.
Hopefully everything plans out and
yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work out, but that happens.
Yeah, but we got them scheduled, so we're at least gonna have some decent interviews coming up.
Yes, we do.
I don't want to go through and announce them all because we don't know.
Right now, next week we'll announce the one coming up, but we are pretty much fully booked June, July, and August. So
yeah,
gonna be bringing a lot of entertainment towards your way.
Yeah, I hope that it all gets out there. That's what it's all about. Spreading the word.
We got people coming on from as far away as we got somebody coming on from London in July.
Yeah.
Chicago, California, even Canada, which that's only a couple weeks away. So
yeah, I'm really stoked. Hopefully the interview all plays out. It's still out a ways, but Ross Hammond, we featured his music a couple times on the show.
Yes.
And we've set a date to interview him, so I'm not going to say that it won't change.
Right,
because things
you know,
happen.
Things
But
do happen, which is understandable.
hoping to get him on here. I'm pretty happy
Yes.
about that because we featured him a couple times on the show already,
We've always
but we
wanted
haven't
to
actually
interview
talked
so-
to him.
Right.
So
You know,
that would be cool. if
that was early in the podcast. Things were still developing. I mean, we're always going to be developing, but
Mhm.
we're getting to the point where things are more accessible, I guess I could say.
Yeah.
So, going to be bringing a lot of music to you.
But we, if you want to be on the show, let us know.
Yes, definitely. Don't forget to, check our website out.
Mm-hmm.
allaroundmusicpodcast.com.
.com. We should probably put more stuff on there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we are. we just didn't have an
Slowly
episode last
working
week.
on it, yeah. iTunes.
iTunes.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Leave a review. YouTube.
YouTube.
We could do that. You could do that.
We say Google Play.
I don't think so. Go ahead
Google
and
Play.
say it.
Stitcher.
Yeah.
Twitter, Facebook. We're on there.
Mm-hmm. Email us.
Instagram.
Yes. Instagram.
That's new.
Yes, that's very new.
There's not much on there.
Not much, but it's getting there. I put one up tonight.
Yeah, I'm about to post a video too.
Oh yeah.
But by the time you hear this, it's gonna be old news.
Yeah. That's the thing about the internet.
That's true.
This is already old news.
I know.
You know that, right?
Frick.
But yeah, email us aampodcast@gmail.com.
You want to be featured on the show? We'll gladly do so.
Mm-hmm. You want to call in, talk to us? We will do that too.
Yep, we can do it via Skype now.
Yeah, we got all that set up. We can do good interviews.
You don't have to have Skype. We can call you through Skype.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's that.
you have nothing to worry about.
I'm going to quit sweating and drink these beers.
Yeah, my beer's dripping.
I'm dripping.
Still dripping. Still
Oof.
dripping.
Bye.
Bye.